Hello trainers, Ganeto here, and today we are diving together into Open Great League with a big winner from the move update. No, that's not Gligar, but instead we're gonna use today Golisopod. So every single season lately seems like Golisopod is getting a move update, and yeah, at first we had Shadow Claw, then we had Liquidation, now we're having Razor Cell, but today we are not gonna use either of those water type moves on Golisopod. Instead we're gonna use it with Shadow Claw, which is a standard move. You already know how good this move can be in Open Great League and in total in Go Battle League, while as our charge attacks we're gonna use Aerial Ace and X Scissor in a weird combination to destroy down not only the fighters but also doing neutral and cheap damage to whatever remains at the back. So over here Aerial Ace might not do a lot of damage to this poor Azumarill, but now this season Aerial Ace have gotten a significant boost on its energy status, so yeah, we can get there much faster and of course apply a lot of pressure not only with those moves but also with our only typing, which can go pretty rough against the other water types. One of these water types is Walrein, one other is Dugong, but Azumarill here will also struggle a lot. So we're gonna take advantage of the fact that they cannot reach to the next charge attack, and instead we're gonna throw here the X Scissor and go with back-to-back moves with the Aerial Ace on that final Pokemon. They're gonna pop out a shield, which is kinda weird, I know, but still this Registeel now will have to face the wrath of our Ninetales. I know that whatever they throw here has to be taken, since we would not like to get hit by something weirder, and right after we can easily go ahead and snipe them down with a double Weather Ball, because they have the shield, they have the HP, so one for the shield, one for the lethal blow, and that's gonna sum things up for the first battle. Into the next one now with a Bastiodon up in front. So this is obviously one of the worst leads that you can get with this team, even worse than Lantern, because against Lantern you can still stay in with Golisopod going with those X Scissors. You need only 2 of those X Scissors to destroy down Lantern, while they can kinda farm you down the 2-shield scenario, but it's always a win and a lose situation to pick from. But anyways, against Bastiodon you have to sacrifice your Golisopod in the process, and we also took a shield out of them, which is absolutely neat. So right after we're facing this Victory Bell, and you know what is coming, the Psychic to obliterate down this Pokemon, and now with the Ronin Medicham returning into the battle, I have a very nice feeling that we can easily manipulate this battle towards our advantage. All I want to do here is to most probably let that move go through, switch out to Ninetales, and right after we can easily go ahead and complete the farm down with those Embers. I'm just gonna block just for the memes, yeah, but yeah, just right after we can easily go ahead and farm completely that Medi. Into the next one now with Azumarill up in front. So this Pokemon is kinda weird for the meta, because it is still gonna lose to a lot of meta relevant Pokemon, but Azumarill is still pretty thick. That means that even against its counters it can still go pretty rough against most opponents. So able to do here the great only because I dropped my cell phone from my hands, and yeah, that happens a lot lately. I don't know if this is my issue or am I just falling asleep while battling in Go Battle League, but anyways, whatever the case might be, we are just gonna block here and complete the farm down with the Shadow Claws. So with the Azumarill out of the way, perhaps now Ninetales and Medicham can have the best outcome ever at the back. So X Scissor at this point will most likely grab the shield out of that Jirachi, and right after we're gonna return into the battle with our Ninetales. So Ninetales obviously is gonna have a really nice time against the Doom Desire Pokemon, but right after they have another Steel type, which means that we can easily manipulate this battle towards our advantage with the fiery moves from Ninetales, and seeing that we also have a Medicham makes them just quit this battle. So against Quagsire here, this is not the best but still not the worst, to be honest. Since we have shields into play, we can still avoid getting hit by Stone Edge, and our opponent here will switch out into this Lickitung. Sad news at this point is that they might have the upper hand even with that Licky, but good news is that they did not not block at all. So we're just gonna let this move go through and try to snipe them down, but instead we're gonna get farmed down in their place, which is not the best situation to be in. So X-Scissor here now is gonna do some cheap damage on that Serperior, but to be honest, the battle is not over yet. We have to respect the damage from those aerial aces or the Frenzy Plants, otherwise we're kinda doomed, because Golisopod might be super spammy and kinda good offensively, but defensively it doesn't stand a chance when it is getting hit by a hard hitting move. So aerial ace here is just gonna take our final shield, and right after I will bring them to almost no HP with a double X-Scissor. Look at how much damage now X-Scissor can do, because the updated form of X-Scissor is absolutely insane for this move update. So yeah, here comes the Stone Edge. I'm pretty sure that Ninetales will not reach the farm down, but still we can survive one move, while right after we will charge up almost super close to that Weather Ball, and with one more Ember we can get there, getting rid of Serperior pretty easily, and that is gonna be a fantastic game for our team. Into the next one now with the Kingdra up in front, so this is kinda bad for us, because still we cannot switch out, while they cannot resist my moves, but still they are gonna pressure a lot with those Dragon Breaths. So right after I'm just gonna bring them to almost no HP with the second X-Scissor, dealing so much damage on the Dragon type Pokemon, and unfortunately we cannot farm down in the process. It's all good though, because we can still return to the battle with our Medicham and start farming down that crucial energy. The debuff has been applied to my Pokemon, which can be kind of a troublemaker for me, but still they have a Pokemon like Poliwrath at the back, which means that we can reach to those Psychics with this, try to snipe them down, even though we have the debuff on our Pokemon. And since they have that Water type at the back, perhaps we can expect a third Water type Pokemon, because we saw another Water type up in front on the face of Kingdra. So only time will tell here. I'm just gonna bring into the battle my Ninetales and just gonna block whatever they throw, because they might get to a Scald. I was not counting this time, and at the back there is not gonna be a simple Water type Pokemon, but instead they will have Obstagoon, which means here that we can easily get them to no HP with a double Weather Ball. Well, as it seems here my opponent has quit the battle. Still we're gonna reach to the farm down, but yeah, it is what it is. We're expecting this Poliwrath to return, but to be honest they stand no chance at all. So yeah, they will just back out as it seems. Into the next one now, trainers, and we're having Jellicent up in front. So this Pokemon is kinda good for us, because they're part Ghost, which means that our Shadow Claws here are just gonna do a lot of damage on that Jellyfish Pokemon. Of course, we need to respect the damage from a potential Shadow Ball, and they're gonna get straight over there, which is an absolute win for my shield at this point. On the switch we're met up with a Venusaur, and you know what is coming up, the amazing farm down from our Ninetales. They cannot even reach to the second move, and right after we have the Scorching Suns, which can be kinda clutch up against my opponent. So their attack fell, which means that they might actually need to sacrifice some energy, otherwise we can get to another Scorching Suns, getting that shield out of the way, and before they throw the energy I already have the Aerial Ace ready to go to obliterate down this Pokemon. So Stunfisk at the back, but to be honest we have now the perfect alignment, and that's gonna work towards our advantage. Into the next one now against this Registeel, and we need to get out of this battle as soon as possible. This is the final battle as well, so let's see if we can win this entire thing with a positive note. So yeah, we're just gonna get hit by a Moonblast. I know we can survive one, but definitely not a second. So Cresselia is definitely one big bulky Pokemon for the meta of Great League, and we still need to get past it if we want to have any chance at all. So as it seems here, they have a Registeel, and perhaps they have another Pokemon weak to my Ninetales, perhaps a Grass type Pokemon, because having a Cresselia at the back makes me think that perhaps they have a Pseudo Grass with a Grass Knot, and one more being mainly a Grass type Pokemon. So only time will tell here, but let's see together what this might be, because Registeel is returning. Perhaps we are right. So over here we have to respect the damage from a Zap Cannon or a Fox Blast. Just gonna go with a shield and right after try to snipe them down with a simple Weather Ball. We are also Shadow, so this is definitely gonna destroy them down. Absolutely lost my words over here, and another Weather Ball is coming up. So we were kinda right. Seeing this second Grass type Pokemon makes me think that all I have to do at this point is to reach the double Weather Ball once again, and this is gonna end this battle, I believe, in a very nice note. But first they can press their Seed Bomb, which is kinda sad for me. So down we go, but still we have the X-Scissor ready to go, and for a moment I thought that we would lose this one, but yeah, Golisopod with the amazing moveset is just gonna be enough clutch for our team to grab this final victory for this video. Thank you for watching, trainers, and for staying till the end. Starting tomorrow I will upload my Ultra League video covering the next rotation, and with that said, I hope that you will leave a like before you go, because it really helps the algorithm spread the word around that this video exists in YouTube. And with that said, I also have 2 videos for you to check out, so if you have already subscribed on my channel, feel free to go ahead and continue your Ganeto journey here on YouTube by clicking on one of those 2 videos, and I will see you all into the next one.